Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we're delving into a deeply fascinating yet somewhat unsettling subject: the disintegration of narcissists. We will explore the psychological foundations of narcissism, the behaviors that surface as narcissists fall apart, and the effects this has on those around them. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's dive in. At the outset, narcissists often appear to have their lives well in hand. They project an image of charisma, success, and capability. This illusion of control is crucial to their identity, as they depend heavily on external validation to sustain their inflated self-image. This facade of perfection and control is meticulously maintained through various strategies. Narcissists might choose careers or social roles that provide them with a constant stream of admiration or recognition. They curate their public personas with precision, ensuring that every detail reinforces their desired image of superiority. This constant effort to project an idealized self is not just a social strategy, but a fundamental part of their psychological makeup. The more they can convince others, and themselves, of their greatness, the more secure they feel in their identity. However, this security is precarious and depends on a continual influx of admiration and adulation from others. As time progresses, the cracks in this facade start to become more apparent. The initial signs of a narcissist's unraveling are often subtle, but can be traced back to situations where their unrealistic expectations and sense of entitlement are challenged. These early signs might manifest in various aspects of their lives, including their professional endeavors, personal relationships, or even casual social interactions. For example, a narcissist may react poorly to constructive criticism at work, seeing it as a direct threat to their perceived competence and authority. In personal relationships, any form of disagreement or dissatisfaction from their partner can trigger a defensive or hostile response. Social situations that do not align with their idealized self-image can lead to frustration and aggressive behavior. These early indicators often include increased irritability, defensiveness, or withdrawal, marking the beginning of a deeper unraveling process. The fragile nature of a narcissist's ego is another crucial aspect of their disintegration. Their self-worth is built on an inflated self-image that is highly susceptible to threats. When faced with criticism, failure, or a lack of admiration, they experience profound psychological distress. This distress often manifests in ways that are designed to protect their fragile self-image, such as through aggressive outbursts or emotional withdrawal. The internal conflict between their grandiose self-perception and the reality of their limitations creates a constant source of anxiety and insecurity. To shield themselves from this discomfort, narcissists might react with hostility or retreat, which only serves to further isolate them and exacerbate their psychological turmoil. A central component of a narcissist's psychological structure is their need for narcissistic supply, which refers to the admiration, attention, and validation they receive from others. This supply is vital for sustaining their self-esteem and sense of worth. When their supply is abundant, they appear stable and in control, projecting an image of self-assuredness and competence. However, when this supply dwindles, their behavior can become erratic and desperate. The desperation to replenish their supply can lead to extreme measures, such as seeking validation from new sources, engaging in attention-seeking behaviors, or creating dramatic scenarios to attract interest. This relentless pursuit of validation often leads to an exhausting and unsustainable cycle, as the narcissist struggles to maintain their inflated self-view amid inevitable challenges and setbacks. In their efforts to regain control and ensure a continuous stream of admiration, narcissists frequently resort to manipulative tactics. These tactics are designed to destabilize others and reinforce their own sense of superiority. One such tactic is gaslighting, where the narcissist manipulates others into doubting their own perceptions or memories. This technique creates confusion and dependency, making it easier for the narcissist to maintain control. Another common strategy is triangulation, where the narcissist pits individuals against each other to create a sense of superiority and maintain a position of power. By fostering conflicts between others, the narcissist can distract from their own behavior and solidify their perceived dominance. Love bombing is another manipulative approach, involving overwhelming someone with excessive affection to gain their trust and admiration quickly. This tactic often creates a false sense of security, making the individual more susceptible to manipulation and exploitation. While these manipulative strategies may provide temporary relief for the narcissist, they often lead to increased isolation and instability as relationships deteriorate. The constant need for validation and control can erode trust and undermine the narcissist's connections with others, leading to further emotional and psychological instability. As their behavior becomes more erratic and extreme, they may drive away friends, family, and colleagues, exacerbating their sense of isolation and dependence on external validation. The process of a narcissist becoming unhinged is marked by several key behaviors that reflect their increasing instability. Narcissistic rage is one of the most striking manifestations of this unraveling. When their fragile self-esteem is threatened, narcissists often respond with intense anger and aggression. This rage can be directed verbally or physically at anyone who challenges their self-image. The intensity of this rage is often disproportionate to the perceived slight, and it can be deeply unsettling for those on the receiving end. The unpredictability of narcissistic rage can create an environment of fear and tension for those around the narcissist, further contributing to their isolation. As narcissists become more unhinged, they may also develop paranoia and suspicion. They might believe that others are conspiring against them or undermining their authority. This sense of persecution can lead to further isolation and erratic behavior as the narcissist attempts to defend themselves against perceived threats. The increasing sense of paranoia can distort their perception of reality, making it difficult for them to trust others or maintain stable relationships. In a desperate attempt to regain a sense of control and validation, narcissists may engage in risky and impulsive behaviors. These actions can include reckless spending, infidelity, substance abuse, or even illegal activities. These behaviors provide a temporary boost to their self-esteem, but often lead to more significant problems and instability. The consequences of these actions can further undermine the narcissist's sense of stability, creating a cycle of destructive behavior that exacerbates their psychological distress. The impact of a narcissist's unraveling on those around them is profound and far-reaching. The aggression, manipulation, and erratic behavior of a narcissist can leave lasting emotional scars on those who are close to them. Individuals who have been in close relationships with narcissists often experience anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. The constant manipulation and abuse can lead to severe psychological trauma, including symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Victims of narcissistic abuse may struggle with feelings of low self-esteem, self-doubt, and a diminished sense of self-worth. The emotional and psychological toll of being in a relationship with a narcissist can be devastating and long-lasting. One of the most challenging questions surrounding narcissism is whether narcissists can change. While change is theoretically possible, it is incredibly difficult to achieve. Narcissists must first acknowledge their behavior and its impact on others, which goes against their nature of self-protection and denial. Even with professional therapy, achieving meaningful change requires a long-term commitment and a willingness to confront deep-seated issues. The process of change is often slow and fraught with challenges, and not all narcissists are willing or able to engage in this process. Therapy can play a crucial role in helping narcissists develop self-awareness and empathy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and psychodynamic therapy are commonly used to address narcissistic behaviors. CBT focuses on changing negative thought patterns and behaviors, while psychodynamic therapy explores the underlying emotional and psychological issues contributing to narcissistic behavior. However, the success of therapy largely depends on the narcissist's willingness to participate and the severity of their condition. Effective therapy requires a genuine commitment to personal growth and an openness to confronting uncomfortable truths about oneself. For those affected by a narcissist's behavior, healing is a crucial and necessary process. Healing involves recognizing the abuse, seeking therapy, and building a support system. It is important for victims to focus on self-care and to avoid self-blame for the narcissist's actions. Healing can be facilitated by acknowledging the abuse, seeking professional help, establishing boundaries, building a support system, and focusing on self-care. Each of these steps is vital in rebuilding one's sense of self-worth and emotional well-being. To acknowledge the abuse, individuals must come to terms with the fact that they have been victims of narcissistic behavior and understand that it is not their fault. Seeking professional help, such as therapy, provides the tools and support needed to recover from trauma. Establishing clear boundaries helps protect oneself from further manipulation and abuse, while building a support system of understanding friends and family can provide emotional support and validation. Focusing on self-care involves engaging in activities that promote well-being and self-esteem, helping individuals rebuild their sense of self and confidence. The journey of a narcissist becoming unhinged is a complex and painful process, marked by the gradual disintegration of their carefully constructed facade and leading to increasingly erratic and harmful behaviors. Understanding this process is essential for those affected by narcissistic behavior, as it highlights the importance of seeking support and establishing boundaries to protect oneself. Thank you for watching. We hope this exploration of how a narcissist becomes unhinged has provided you with valuable insights. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video. Stay safe and take care.